As I go deeper into my meditation, thoughts are moving across the field that is open in front of me. Thoughts about various objects, people, and the situations created out of those objects and people in various permutation, combination is moving around. As I analyze the situation more, I realize that I am the one who is watching those thoughts. The movement of thoughts about the objects and the people is in the periphery, and I am in the center. The whole world is revolving around me. So there is I amness, which is watching the things which are I am not. So there is a clear distinction between the one who is watching the world and the one who is watching myself as the one who is watching the world. So there are a lot of motions going on. But is this where it comes to an end? No. My awareness is rising, and I realize that whatever I see, whatever I observe, whatever I perceive is being perceived by something that is very vast, which is just infinite existence filled with consciousness. It is watching this movement of the world of objects and thoughts, but also it's watching that there is something like I amness, which is perceiving this dance of objects and people and situations. So I amness is also part of the same drama called life that I have known as life. But this awareness is aware of all this drama, which includes the I amness of mine, with my name, my recognition of myself as a person, as a physician, as a father, as a grandfather, as a spouse. All these roles are being played by this I amness, which is meditating right now. But awareness is pure, and it is being aware of the whole interacting play being played by the I amness or the ego that I had so far. It is being watched by this awareness. So I dropped the I amness, I dropped the world, and just be a witness. As I keep on witnessing, I myself realize that my ego has gone far, and now only the awareness is remaining. There is a vast field, infinite field of pure awareness where the thoughts have disappeared, or if they are very insignificant in a very far distance. And one solid field of awareness remains, which is full of life, full of vitality. Is nameless, shapeless, sizeless, one pure awareness. It is just merging in itself. It is being aware of itself. There is peace. There is strength. There is awareness. And there is no motion. Thoughts have disappeared. Only one solid present moment remains. Mind is not there anymore. If there is no mind, how do I think of what I used to think of? The past, the future. Awareness is just awareness. Being aware gives the realization that the thinking ability is taken away in the presence of awareness. There is no mind left to think of anything. Thinking was my past hobby, I guess, but in the presence of solid awareness, there is no deviation necessary. It is not possible to think if I stay in this superconscious awareness. My thoughts were about my life and all all the objects and peoples I came across, about my body that is changing all the time. The birth, the death, the interactions, my acquisitions, hoardings, possessions, all the interactions to have more possessions, and the sufferings from the loss of these possessions. All this seems like a big drama, bathing in the light of awareness. At this point, I have shifted to the higher plane, watching the whole life as a remote activity. And it's even that disappears. And this state of consciousness becomes my new abode, which has everything that I need. The I amness that I used to know myself as my name and my roles is not the same I amness anymore. This I amness is just the presence. Just a speechless, noiseless silence in its pristine glory and joy. If the life ends, the life that I knew as life, it wouldn't matter, because this state of awareness does not seem to be dying. It cannot die because it doesn't have any body. It is just one vast field of consciousness, a vast field of consciousness in which the life as I knew as life was just a dream. In that dream, I associated myself with the body and then corresponding relationships. But the whole thing was a dream of which I was the awareness which was aware of that dream. But now the reality shows up and everything else becomes the dream. So go deeper. Find this beautiful plane of awareness. Which removes all your sufferings, gives you the pure, pristine, divine presence and joy and the bliss of a thoughtless state. Have a good day.